What's up, YouTube? Come back with another banger. Hey, this one is going to be about how can you turn little money into big money in the stock market. Literally, I've done it. So this is not going to be something I got to just make up. No, this is exact how you do it. And it's a couple of different methods because I've done them all. How I got into the stock market to grow a small account to a big account that I really knew at first. I can tell you the bad. I just threw a little bit of money in, just bought Bank of America, Apple. That was at the beginning. Wasn't nothing wrong with the stock that I bought. But the thing is, buying a stock, maybe putting in like $300-400 and then just walking away and not coming back or just looking at it and never add money. Never do that. Never. That was like 6 years ago when I did that. So these years added up. So you'll see. The thing about the market is you have to have consistency and discipline. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because I'm seeing this, the difference between, I can see the difference now what these videos are doing to people. The difference between my video and other people who are talking about stocks, most of these people, like 70% are talking about day trading. Either day trading or any types of trade options. You do not have to be gambling, you know who you are, to make money in the stock market. I literally yesterday was looking at leap options. I made a lot of money in the stock market and just putting my own money up, putting my own capital up. And I've heard Warren them say, some things y'all guys doing, if you know, you know. I'm going to say it in a minute, though. And I'm looking and I'm like, some days, some of these people are making 4K. Next day, they lose 3K. And I'm like, all they keep saying is risk management, risk management. Am I lying? So tell me leave it in the comments. Watch this. But I'm looking at my journey and like, I've never traded an option before. I've did Forex before, but that was just for a little short period. And that's quick gambling. I'm telling you, I've done it. So I'm like, what is the difference? But how is he making so, or acting like he's making so much compared to me? But I'm looking at, a lot of them don't speak on, this week they won 2 trades, but they lost 4 trades. See the balance? With long-term investing, bro, I literally just put the same consistent money in there consistently and it grows. My money doesn't go anywhere. If the market has a bear market, if you know it goes down, guess what? Anybody that's a bull, you put more money in the market when it's down, especially if you're buying great companies. Great companies you have, I promise, is no fear I have. I'm going to name a stock right now if it goes down right now. This is just random. Walmart. Where's Walmart going? I can ask y'all leave it in the comments. Is Walmart going anywhere in the next 10 years? Amazon, anywhere? No. So why am I listening to day trade? I'm just listening. I'm just teaching y'all understanding the game now. Why am I listening to day traders tell me about all of risk management, blah, blah, blah? You can risk now. I'm going to get to it in a minute. You can risk just putting your own money up. Like literally, everybody knows my story. I'll go through it quick. When the pandemic hit, I had already owned like Amazons, certain stocks. I did see some stocks split between that time and now. But cool. I'm in the car business, especially at that time. Like, I'm not CDLs. I had to go to DMV and get my car dealer's license. Cool. So I'm looking at the stock market. This is years ago now. I'm looking and I'm like, what can I buy? Because I seen Warren Buffett used to buy, they call them cigarette butt companies. You trying to get your last little puff out of it. But I'm not, like I said, this is when I'm just listening, observing, letting it soak in. But I'm consistent though. So Carvana started, bro, I'm buying Carvana at $20, $30, $5, $7. I knew it could get back to 300 at that time. I just didn't know when. That was the new me, the rookie stuff. But the thing is, you're holding the whole time. No matter if it's up, down, you're still holding the same thing. Versus these people that are day trading. I love long-term investing. That's never going to go anywhere for me. If you can be consistent and find 1 or 2 stocks that you can say, bro, I'm going to have these. I hate to say these words, but it is what it is. Until you die. Or at least be holding for a decade. 5 to 10 years for sure. Can you make money in 1 to 2 years? For sure. Like that Carvana, it took for me to get profit, I actually started taking profit at 60 to 80. But right now, Carvana is at $300 a share. And I still own like 10 shares. And I sold off a lot of it. Like I literally sold when it got to well, anyway, to the 60s and above, I was just selling profit. But I was selling the profit, and I only put in about, all together, I probably put in about 400 all together, because I learned to rinse and repeat. If you know, you know. And I'm like, putting it in NVIDIA, Tesla, Walmart, you name it. I bought so many companies off one stock. And every time I sell 500 here, sell 400 there, 300 here. You know, those getting you shares. Now, we're talking about in 2025, we're in November right now. So let's say I'm going to show you a strategy right now. So let's say I want to sell right now. Right now, this is the method. I'm going to sell $300 of my Carvana stock right now, right? If I'm being smart and strategic, y'all know me, this is how you build. I could put the money into Lyft right now. Lyft is like $22 a share, because I was going to do a leap option on it, so y'all get ahead and keep up with me. But I'm like, because I know what it's going to, I didn't want to put too much money in there. And if I could have threw like $600 in it to $1,000 and made some money off Lyft, I was fine with that instead of having it for long term. But now I'm like, bro, it's going to be a long term. What they talking and that gambling, they just yapping, bro, and trying to do risk management. What I'm telling you is it's the long-term strategy. Like, I can literally show you 3 portfolios: crypto, Robinhood, and my other one. Bro, every account has grown. I got dividends. I got staking. Like, they're going to grow on. Like, if I never touch my account, like right now to this day, never touch them, I got so many companies that are going to have splits. Like, I literally, in stocks, I probably own, and I'm talking about not no trade options. I own these and got shares in them. And I ain't talking about that little, if you know, you know. Start off small, be consistent, get the discipline to know what you need to cut out. Anybody that has a 9, and I did this without a 9 to 5. The thing is, I could have got even more wealthier faster with working a job. I will say that, but I didn't know what I know now. So me without a job helped me. Because if I would have worked at a 9 to 5, I ain't gonna lie, I would have made that money, threw it over there, go do what I do. But this shit, being an entrepreneur these past 5 to 6 years, bro, it makes you sit there and be like, what are rich people doing to make money? Okay. Be a worker, you're gonna do worker things. Be an entrepreneur, you're gonna get entrepreneur results. Most people are trying to get in this to get rich. I will say that. Cool, nothing's wrong with that. The thing is, how long can you hold off? This is what I really learned these past years. I'm speaking on now. How long can you hold off, sacrifice everything? Don't touch the money. Reinvest it back into the bit, like for real though. I did at the beginning when my vending machine business. I was new in, making money by myself without a job. I'm still doing what I do when I had a job. I'm in Cali, I'm in Florida, you name it, I'm flying. The freedom. It was the freedom everybody wanted. I didn't realize that freedom took thousands from me. Now I look at it in 2025, like, you know what you could have did with them thousands? Bigger vending machine business, more box trucks. But that's the lessons I learned that helped me even more. Now I can speak if I tell you what I got right now, but I'm not. It'll come soon. But I understand, bro, if you got the discipline and the consistency, and you could start with $300, $500, and you have a job, bro, use that job to keep every week. Put $100 in, even if you only could do $20 a week. It's all on the method you want to do. I literally used to do $5 a day with Carvana. Look what Carvana turned into my one portfolio into. The second stock I own right now that's taking off is Micron. I'm not going to speak on any more of them, but Micron. I literally got the YouTube short on here right now. Go look it up. I was telling people about Micron at $60. This is when AI this, cloud that, cloud. If you know, you know. Especially like 3 years ago. Man, Micron right now is at like $240. I own multiple shares of it. And I was fighting between Micron, NVIDIA, Broadcom, TSMC. And guess what? I own all them stocks. Guess what? If I wanted to trade, I could, but which one is going to be more long-term and consistent? Me just putting my money in there, getting the dividends, keep going and keep going. Bro, I'm making money just putting my money in the stock market. If I want to flip it, y'all see what I did with Carvana, Tesla. Stocks like that, but the thing is, you're gonna have to sit on them. Nothing, bro. If I wanted to go on my accounts right now and pull $5,000 out, $10,000 out, can do it right now. But I see, okay, you made. What would you do with the money though? That's the difference. Most people are just trying to keep doing the same. How did I make this money? Keep doing it, keep doing it. Bro, eventually, this stuff, some things are going to change. And then you didn't adapt and save that money, and that's when it's going to hurt. Because I'm watching day traders. Y'all see them. Y'all see the lifestyle. Nothing wrong with it. I don't knock it. If you can do it, do it. But don't fool these people and act like that's some long-term stuff and it's just going well all the time. Like, comment, subscribe, and hype this video up. Tell me what you feel.